Always Will is a short film. It's a surreal romantic drama. It has two characters, two protagonists, and in the end of the day, what I wanted to do was create a piece of work which left the audience thinking, wow, that was very clever. So it was my aim to produce a cleverly crafted piece of work which would all link together, and by the end of the film, hopefully the viewer would go, now that was very clever, and I liked that. I met Richard through the Darlington media group, and I wandered in one day and he was just sat there on the edit suite making some content, and we just got chatting. I learned about what he did, he learned what I was doing in the situation I was in at college, and we exchanged numbers and kept in touch. I knew that Richard had a lot of expertise, and I wanted him to bring that to my film. It was the first real project that I'd done by myself, and I needed his support throughout it. We both had very different ideas about how to work on a film set and how to communicate with each other and get the job done as quickly and as efficiently as possible. But it managed to work, and I owe Richard a lot for that. Richard was the key cinematographer, so he helped me design the film from the ground up, and if he wasn't involved, I think it would look very different to how it does look, and not for the better. I don't think I'd have felt completely confident in the film if I hadn't shown it to him before I'd released it onto YouTube, until he'd given me the full heads up that yeah, he thinks it's worthwhile and it does what it's meant to do. And without his input from his Facebook and Twitter accounts and other social media accounts, it wouldn't have reached the 900 odd views that it did within about a week of it being on YouTube. I'd really recommend Darlington Digital Video Productions. As I said before, Richard was able to adapt his way of working to my way of working, and I can imagine that a lot of film sets without that flexibility. And I honestly don't think that Always Will would have looked and sounded the way it does if Richard's input wasn't there. I owe him a lot for what he's done, and I can't recommend him enough.